What is up, guys? Mr. Basie here, and today we're going to be doing basically another update video. As always, I'm going to try to keep this as short and sweet as possible. I recommend you stay till the end because we got some surprise stuff, and we also have a lot of information. So it would really be a benefit you to stay till the end so that not only can I get your opinions on things, but you can also actually impact the way things are going to go in the future. Okay, so very first and foremost, I want to talk about the Remember giveaway. Now, I know that we actually have been doing that on Remember, but as the kind of, as the theme has gone, people have not been claiming that last code. So we're going to give it away today, right now. I do apologize yet again for that individual. If you haven't claimed it yet, I'm sorry. Like I said, I was going to do it in about a week. It's been about a week, including the weekend, as was, I figured why not include that as well. So it's been about a week. So the winner is going to be Jennifer Taylor. Congratulations. If you guys know her, if you guys are in contact with her, make sure you let her know she won. I want to give this code away. If it doesn't get claimed by the time the next stream rolls around, I will be giving the code away to a random viewer that is in the stream at that current time. Now, keep in mind, there's not too many people that actually come to the streams, so whoever ends up coming to the stream will have a very good chance of winning because there's not going to be that many people. It will be taken from the list of the stream viewers at the current time, okay? So keep that in mind. Next up, we're going to be talking about two games that I've been thinking about starting, both equally, I'd imagine. Like, I'm kind of excited about both equally, one a little bit more. So those two games are going to be Player Unknown Battlegrounds and Friday the 13th. Now, you can vote on these games in the top right-hand corner. I definitely recommend you do so. It would really help me out if you could just drop a vote on what you'd more likely see. Even if you're not interested in either one, just drop a vote on which one you'd rather see over the other, okay? Because I think, like I said, both of which have a chance to be very good series. These will turn into series, as a matter of fact, because, like I said, these are two games I would actually not mind playing at all, and it's going to be really fun, and we can introduce guests every now and then because they are online multiplayer games. Player Unknown Battlegrounds, for those of you that don't know, is a battle royale arena style game. Now, it's similar to H1Z1, but I would definitely say it's a little bit more realistic. Okay, like the movement, for example, is not as free. It's more like a Rainbow Six kind of movement where you're not going to have as much freedom of movement. It's more tactical, I would describe it. And basically, you will get punished for like mistakes and bad positioning and everything. So it's a really, it still has some work. Okay, it's still in early access and everything. And there's still a lot of work to be done, but it looks a lot of fun, and I've played a little bit of it, and it is very fun. And it would be really cool to see me actually work on getting better, working towards a win and everything, and then working towards getting more kills and then winning. I think it'd be really cool, and you'd probably like that series a lot if you're into shooters. Especially if you're into battle royales. So we're also the other one, Friday the 13th. You guys know Jason, camp counselors. If you're a camp counselor, you survive. If you're Jason, you kill him. And basically the objective is to either escape with as many people as possible, or if you're Jason, kill as many people as possible, aiming for a perfect Jason run, which would be to kill all the camp counselors. Now, this looks really fun. I haven't actually played it myself, but I've seen some gameplay on it, and it looks really awesome. So wouldn't mind playing either of these games. You guys can vote on them in the top right-hand corner. I'd really recommend you do so. Even if you're not interested in either one of these things, just let me know which one you'd prefer to see out of the two. That would really help me out if you could do that. It takes 2 seconds to vote. So again, really help me out. Next up, we're going to be talking about the Crusaders videos. Now, when it comes to Crusaders, as you guys know, I was a little bit late with the previous event, coverage. I do apologize for that. Like I said, I had a lot of stuff to do in my personal life within the household and everything. It was really crazy and hectic. So I do apologize. It was nothing serious, but like I said, just required my attention and prevented me from making some content. On everything really, but Crusaders was one of the things that suffered. So we obviously just finished covering that, and I've already begun grinding the event. I don't have any of it recorded yet because I did have to get through some tier 1 stuff. Not going to bother showing that, but I actually already do have I have the game up behind me right now grinding while I'm making this commentary. So we're going to be getting through that really soon. Hopefully I will make some videos today. If I do, I'll tell you right now, it's just going to be the campaign. And I won't be able to record the other one until at least tomorrow, which would be the Crusaders, the new tier 2 Crusader review. Just because of the fact that I only have one of them right now. I'm working on the second one. So after that, I'm not sure whether I'm going to do any more event coverage. I don't think there's really too much else to cover really, unless I feel like the objectives are super difficult and you guys would benefit from my input, but I don't think so. I could probably just talk about, I guess what I think about the event in a following video, and maybe use the opportunity now that I'm actually tackling an event early, since I was actually able to, sit down and record something, and actually work on some of the regular campaign for once. I'd really like to do that. So moving on from that, we're going to be talking about Destiny 2. Now, Destiny 2, I know it's kind of out of the blue, like well, it's not out of the blue because I've really been wanting to get back into shooters. That is a shooter, and there's the Destiny 2 beta is going to be coming out very soon. So if you guys want to see that, I don't know if I can drop 2 polls, but if I can't, if there's not a secondary poll up there, whether you'd like to see it or not as an actual video on the channel, I probably will be streaming it. But, if you'd like to see it as actual videos on the channel in the form of beta content and eventually the game when it does come out in, I believe, September, vote yes or no in the little top right-hand eye. I just don't know if you could do that, but let me know in the comments if I can't, if you don't see it. Moving on from that, we're going to be talking about gifted games. Now, I really appreciate, first of all, I want to thank everybody who gifted me games. You really didn't have to do that, but I'm not going to question it. Obviously, it's a really, really nice gesture of you. And because of these people and because of you guys, we're going to be seeing some, new content that wouldn't otherwise be there. So, definitely get, hyped for that and give them a shout out in the comments for being really, really awesome sages and helping out the Sage family. So first and foremost, we have, Cameron Pabuda, who actually sent me, or Ruler of Karma, as you may know him if you follow on Twitter or if you watch the streams. He sent me Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series. Now, this is really awesome. I'm really a big fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, so thank you so much for this. This is really, really cool. I didn't even know that they made a Telltale version of this game, so I'm excited to get into it. I think it's got 1 or 2 episodes out right now, so it's not even finished. I thought, like, because it was so under my radar, I would have thought that it was actually totally done by now, but apparently it's still in the works, which is really cool. So we're going to get some new content of that really soon. We're going to get through the, already existing episodes and then move on to the new ones when they do come out. Next up is going to be Santa's Rampage. This was gifted to me by MrMeerkat. Thank you so much, MrMeerkat. This is something that I'm going to try to collaborate with him with. I really think it would work well with collaborative effort and everything like that. So you'll definitely be seeing that stuff. You can see a link to MrMeerkat's channel down in the description, and also it'll be right here on the screen in text. I highly recommend you check it out. He's got some really good stuff. He's really awesome, really funny guy. If you ever watch the streams, you'll see how funny he is and everything and how cool he is. And he does a lot of stuff I don't do. So there's a lot of variety on his channel that you'll get if you check out his channel, which is really cool. He makes some good videos. And we're going to be trying to collab with Santa's Rampage. Now, that looks like, it's just basically what he described it to me as is Santa gets really pissed and just literally goes apeshit, and we have to clean up the mess. So really just kind of picture that. But anyway, we're going to be doing that. It should be really fun. Next up is the Ship and Happy Room. The Ship, and then there's a secondary game, Happy Room. He gifted me 2 games from Kyle Flounder. Now, the next 2, this particular section and the one after is definitely going to be something we're going to be streaming. So the Ship, I'm definitely going to stream with Kyle. I don't think anybody else in our group has the Ship, but I do want to do this at some point. It looks like a really fun, like murder mystery kind of thing is kind of the vibe I'm getting from it and kind of what I understand from what he described. So it looks really cool. I can't wait to play it. It will be on stream. I'm not sure when that'll be, but I promise at some point we will get to that. And Happy Room is basically a 2D game where you literally just dominate someone's life and just, you're messing with them, and you can do all sorts of things to the guy in this room. So I guess it's more of a happy room for the person playing, not necessarily for the person inside of it. But either way, it looks really, really funny. So we'll probably play that one on stream as well. Again, not sure when, but it will happen at some point. Now, Left 4 Dead 2, up next is Left 4 Dead 2 from AlRave Plays, another person who has a YouTube channel. I'll link it right here. You check it out, what he does. But that will probably be on stream as well. And whatever we do from that will make it into the stream highlights. Oh, well, the Ship will make it into the stream highlights as well. But Left 4 Dead 2 will probably be an entire stream of content, where we play it the entire stream. And then that'll be the stream highlights for that video. So that will probably make it into a video on YouTube as well as the Ship. It just depends, but they'll be like in the form of stream highlights. They won't necessarily be their own video. They'll be contained within the stream highlights section of my channel. So thank you to all the people who gifted me games. Really, really awesome of you guys. And once again, now I want to get into the, I guess, surprise that I've been hinting at on Twitter and, and some of my YouTube videos, I believe, but big time on Twitter. I announced it pretty much right after I got it. And it's something I've wanted for a really long time. And I didn't think I was going to get it at all. Like, I didn't think it was going to be something I even invested in until a much later, time in my channel. Okay. Like much, much later. But I ended up deciding to get a VR headset, that being the Oculus Rift. Now, the reason this is even a thing is because it was significantly on sale, so I decided to get it. Now, I'm really excited about this because, even if you just consider all the horror games that are out there for VR, this is totally worth it, okay? But there's so many other weird, crazy, just insane games, okay, out there, and stuff you wouldn't think is funny as well, or you wouldn't think would be entertaining. But I know exactly how to make it entertaining, and I think it's going to be really awesome. I'm actually really excited about it. I've been thinking about all these possible things I could be doing with it, but of course never jumped the gun because of, how expensive these things usually are. But because of the low price, I was like, you know what? I might as well, because it's going to be really entertaining for the videos and people are going to love this and I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it. So why not? Now, I'm not going to be doing anything like full scale, like no full room, VR. Now, if it's really popular, I will. I just don't have the space for it. So I'd have to make space for it. So basically, however much you guys want that stuff, however much, or however popular the VR stuff gets, will dictate essentially how fast that happens. Okay, I have to allocate space for it, and it'll take some time. So it's either going to happen at the rate I'm planning on it, which is not too fast, or really fast, depending on how fast you guys want or how much you guys want. Okay, I can't promise in like 2 weeks, but in the coming months, it's either going to take a few months, like a good amount of months, or a few months. Okay, so that's essentially how it's going to work. Now moving on from that, okay, is the Little Nightmares DLC. Now, I will be tackling this. I know I'm getting to it last, but I'll probably be tackling this before I tackle any of this other stuff because it just makes sense since we just finished up Little Nightmares. I really enjoyed that game. Didn't understand it, okay, but, people in the comments kind of, enlightened me a little bit about what it's kind of supposed to mean. But a big shout out to Leviathan Music, Leviathan Games. He really, did me a solid and let me know about the DLC. If he didn't do that, then it wouldn't be a thing. I didn't know that the DLC was even out, so big shout out to him, and that's why we're going to be playing that in the coming days. So with that being said, that basically concludes the commentary. I know there was a lot of information, so hopefully you made it to the end. I tried to make it as fast as possible, but essentially, I'd really love your opinions on that. Remember, please accept your code. I need your input on those two games, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, as well as Friday the 13th. Crusaders videos are on the way. Okay, I've already, like I said, began the event. I'm working on getting through the first two Crusaders. As of right now, I can do the storyline. I cannot do the Crusaders review because I have not unlocked either. I haven't unlocked the second one yet. But we will get that done very, very soon and hopefully move into some more regular campaign Crusaders content is kind of what I'm planning on doing. But if you think there's more event stuff to be covered, let me know. I will do it. I just don't necessarily think so beyond that, but that's just my prerogative. Again, a quick recap, Destiny 2. I'd love your input on that, whether it's in the form of a voting system or in the comments. You just have to check. I don't know if I can do two voting polls in one video. So let me know about that, please, if you'd like to see it. Again, it will probably be streamed regardless, but whether it's contained on the channel is really up to you guys. Again, thank you to everyone that gifted me games and all the content that's going to come from that. It's going to be really, really awesome. Oculus Rift stuff, VR stuff, it's going to be really, really awesome. I cannot wait to do that. That's going to be like so sick. Okay. And again, it's not just, like I said, even if it was just the horror games, it would be worth it and it would be really, really cool. But there's a lot of other secondary stuff, funny stuff, creepy stuff, weird stuff that we can do that I know is going to make like just awesome content. Not to mention some just internet stuff we could do. There's stuff on the internet where you could do like a haunted house tour or whatever with the VR headset. And it would, like I said, I can already see myself having to do many more loads of laundry now that this is going to be a part of the channel. So that's going to be great and, awesome and probably smelly. But either way, and then Little Nightmares DLC, excited to get to that because maybe it'll clear up some of the confusion and add to the story. I don't know what is in it. So with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this little commentary. Hopefully you liked the stuff that we talked about. Hopefully I kept it as short as I could. I definitely tried to. But with that being said, definitely make sure you rate the video what you think it deserved. I'd love to hear what you have to say about all this. So dropping comments as well will really, really help me out. Let me know what you think about all these things coming to the channel. It is quite a lot of stuff. I know I didn't talk about it, but Call of Duty, I know I had you guys vote on those two games, but Call of Duty will be coming to the channel regardless. I'm not sure in what fashion I will be doing it in, whether it's just going to be like I just go on, get some ridiculous gameplays, because they're coming, okay? We're just going to like literally just slice some kids and make some cool videos. Like I might just do that, where it's just like I go into matches, get some really great gameplays, and then upload that. You know what I'm saying? Not by themselves, of course. You know, it'll be my commentary, my face cam, and all that stuff. But yeah, I think that should be pretty cool. I mean, who knows? We can even make a montage. I mean, I don't know. I've never done that. I mean, I've done it once, but nothing like too serious. You know what I mean? I just kind of threw it together for fun. But yeah, we can do that too. So there's a lot of cool stuff. I want to hear your opinions in the comments down below. Even if you voted on the games, drop some comments if you're pumped about this and what you have to say about all this new stuff. I'd love to hear about it. If you did enjoy, consider sharing the video as well, especially if you have other sages that are your friends that you want them to see all this new stuff, or if they're not sages and you think that they should be, if you think they might like any of the stuff that's on the horizon, definitely let them know about it. Even your parents, maybe, who knows, maybe they're just maybe they're ranked like top ranked players in PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. I don't know. Let them know too if you think they'd like this stuff, or if you guys have similar interests, you know what I mean? And with that being said, if you want to become a sage in training, make sure you subscribe today. This has been Mr. Basie, your favorite sage, and I'll see you in the next video.